slow breath, pilgrim, truth rising without sound. Old skin falls slow, something real begins to grow. Ambient build, viral mischief in my soul, turning shadow into gold.
Late night, headphones on, room dim blue. Old track in the speakers like a time machine cue. First bar drops, suddenly I'm 17. Back when every dream felt louder than the kick in the snare. Between basement echoes, crack, cassette rewind. Cheap night, cheap dreams, priceless in my mind. 16 bar memory. Every drum hit carry pieces of a life. Every rhyme scribbled under flickering light. Now the years skip tracks when the melody repeats, like the past trying to talk to a glitch in the beat. Somewhere in the rhythm I can hear those nights, dusty memories under stage lights. Every echo pulling me deep, back where the moment and the music meet. There's a glitch in the beat tonight, past and present overlap in the light. Glitch in the beat again, time steals back to the glitch in the beat tonight, lost in the rhythm of another light. Glitch in the beat again, where the old days live within. Now the speaker's cleaner, but the silence hits harder. Old friends faded, like the ink in a marker. Every track I play got ghost in the sound, like the laughter from a room that ain't around. I remember freestyles on a curb past two, city breathing slow under sodium hues. We thought every verse could freeze that frame, but time scratched the vinyl and it changed the name. Still, when the snare snapped sharp through the night air, for a second I swear that everybody's still there. Same joke, same quote, same reckless heartbeat, until reality skips like a glitch in the beat.
Back when the moon was a spotlight on the block tonight, we were kings of the curve with a boombox life. Sneakers on the ride, cheap bikes, no brakes. Dreams in our pockets and no world to escape. We wrote our names where the street lights flicker. Left sky ladder every minute we lingered. Every bad idea felt brilliant and candid. We burned from the cops, yelling mischief managed.
Sidewalks off and these jawbones on the pavement. Time moves slow, but our hearts get racing. Now those nights lay back like a bandit. Memories whispering, mischief managed. Mischief managed. Somewhere in the wind I hear those years, echoes of laughter in my ears. Every moment that we planned, fading slow, but still it stands. Mischief managed, gone too fast. Ghosts of laughter from your past. And mischief managed in my mind, running circles through old time. Mischief managed, night to dawn. Ever reckless dream, we're on. Mischief managed, understand. Some magic never leaves your hands.
Now the street looks smaller than they used to feel. Old store clothes where we steal cheap meals. Bench still there when the freestyles landed, but the crew scattered like a deck pre-shuffled and handed. Funny how time's like a thief with manners, takes your moments but leaves the banners. Every joke, every day we demanded, still tagged in my soul.
Mischief, now the street looks smaller than it used to feel. And I'm back in the noise of a song that played for blank ears. Rewind, I'm playing like the night never ended. Mischief managed. Mischief managed. on a faded beat. Low left, far chant goes to who we were back then. Airbnb, mischief vanished, gone too fast. Ghost still laughing in the past. Mischief vanished in my mind, running circles through old times. Mischief vanished, mischief vanished, mischief vanished, mischief vanished, mischief vanished. Mischief vanished.
Beat leaks from a cracked pair of headphones. Dust in the grooves, but the past still echoes. One drum hit and the years rewind, like a dusty tape deck clicking inside my mind. Back when my block was a kingdom of dust, we were loud with our dreams, young, reckless, drunk on trust. Every laugh bounced off breaking sky. Every promise felt bigger than the city lights. Now the streets more quiet, crews got the roots, but the rhythm of the flash still shoots through the truth. Try to turn it down, but the memory disputes. That old life in my chest is too loud to me.
Sometimes a melody cracks the door, and I'm standing where I stood before. Every echo chasing the truth. Some sounds are too loud to mute, too loud to mute tonight. Voices living in the light, too loud to mute again. Come back to them, too loud to mute inside. Where the younger years reside, too loud to mute the truth. Some memories refuse.
Now the speakers are cleaner, but the silence is heavier. Friends turn ghosts in the old photograph together. Funny how time that it seems like a producer cuts the noise, but the feeling gets truer. I still hear freestyles bouncing off the curb. Cheap beats, cheap laughs, every word absurd. We were certain the moment would always stay. Didn't know the chorus fades when the years replay. But the rhythm of youth never fully dissolutes. Every kick drum pulse resurrects the pursuit. I press pause on the pain, but the past recruits. Every heartbeat reminding me it's too loud to mute.
Low hum, tape spin, old voices drifting in. Slow breath, heartbeat, memories on repeat. And it too loud. breaking word I read. Started breaking parts of me. So I stepped outside the frame and watched the storm like rain. Laughing at the headlines now. They don't hold me down somehow. Laughing at the headlines again. Let the noise just bend. Laughing at the headlines tonight. Finding my own light. Laughing at the headlines again. This is where I stand. Every voice competing loud, trying hard to lead the crowd. But the truth I'm learning slow doesn't shout, it softly grows. All the chaos on display doesn't have to guide my way. And the calm behind my breath, I can hear what matters best. So in clear sky, let the heavy noise pass by. Deep breath, new ground. Truth doesn't need a sound. Laughing at the headlines now. They don't hold me down. Laughing at the headlines again. Let the noise just bend. Laughing at the headlines. Late night glow from the TV screen. Old reruns of a teenage dream. Cartoon laughs and cassette tape hits. Every frame of time capsule kiss. Posters peeling on bedroom walls. Static hum when the signal falls. Every chorus we used to blast felt like something that would always last. Now the channel flips in my mind. Through old scenes frozen in time. Like my youth ran off with the track. Pull the quiet pop culture hijack. Every melody pulls me back. Feel the noise of a memory track. Old voices in stereo. From a life I used to know. Pop culture hijack tonight. Memories caught in the light. Pop culture hijack again. Taking me back to then. Pop culture hijack inside. Where the younger days still hide. Pop culture hijack the past. Moments we thought would last. Comic books in a shoebox stack. Old mixtapes with the labels cracked. Every lyric we learned by heart still lives somewhere in the dark. We thought the credits would never roll. Every summer a movie in slow, but time keeps changing every track. Jack. Old song, didn't do a speaker call. Testing the groove, but it pulls me home. One drum snap and the years rewind, like the film reel flickering in my mind. Back when the night felt infinite wide, car windows down, cheap stereo right. Every chorus louder than the truth. Every laugh echoing reckless you. Now the streets quieter, lights dim low. A certain chord still overflow. Every melody pulling me back to trouble that came with a soundtrack. Some songs open doors in the dark, little marks in the quiet heart. Every note I can subtract brings a feeling rushing back. Trouble with the soundtrack tonight. Memories dancing in the light. Trouble with the soundtrack again, taking me back to then. Trouble with the soundtrack inside, where the young years collide. Trouble with the soundtrack tonight. Every song brings the night. Now the speakers are crisp and clear, but the ghosts in the rhythm appear. Old friends laughing through the bass, like echoes time can erase. We thought every beat would stay, like sound locked in replay. But the track keeps moving on, while the moment's nearly gone. Still when the snare cracks through the dark, I'm back at the start of the spark. Like the years fade into the black, and life's just trouble with the soundtrack.